Hi friends, it's Aubrey. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of the grocery hauls for the month of February. My family is a family of 4, so it's me and my husband and our 2 kids, and our budget is normally $400 for groceries for the month, so let's see if we stuck to it. So I'm filming this a few days later, that's why everything's opened and some of it's been used. But on my birthday, which was February 5th, I went to Trader Joe's and just picked up a couple of things. I was totally out of yogurt, and I like doing Greek yogurt bowls with like fruit and granola, or having one of these if I have a lot of meetings. I'll just grab one of those and go to my meeting. And then I also love their, it's basically their version of Pirate's Booty. It's super good, so I got one of those. And then the eggs at Trader Joe's, at least in my area, are $3.49 a dozen, which is like more than half the price of any of the other dozen eggs that you can get at any stores anywhere. So I picked some of those up. It's a limit of 1 per day, so if I need more, I'll go back. Normally they run out by like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, but if you have a Trader Joe's, I don't know if their prices are nationwide, but it might be a good place to check to see if you can get some eggs that are a more reasonable price. So I would definitely hit up a Trader Joe's in your area if you do have one, just to check. And the total for everything at Trader Joe's was $19.50, and we will use that to start out this month's total. It is February 7th. I went to QFC to pick up some of the weekly deals to stock up on things when they're on sale, which is one of my big grocery tips. So let me show you what I picked up. All right, so there was a lot of good things on the weekly ad that we use really often, so I decided to pick them up. Things that could go in the freezer, things that last a little bit longer in the fridge, and just things that I know will eventually use before they expire. So Tillamook block cheese was on sale for $6.99, so I got one of those. Got 2 things of hummus. These don't go bad until March, so they'll definitely be gone well before then. The Hillshire Farms sausage and Little Smokies were all on sale for $2.99, so I picked up the max, which was 5. We like doing these with crescent rolls as like little pigs in a blanket like they have in the picture here, or putting them in like barbecue sauce, just doing little cocktail wieners that way. So got some of those. The Chick-fil-A sauce, like all the branded Chick-fil-A sauce, whether it's Chick-fil-A sauce, barbecue, Polynesian, all of those ones were on sale for $2.99, and we use these really often, and that's like the cheapest price it ever gets to. So I picked up the max 5, so that way we would have them in the pantry and not have to pay full price later. The milk, both of these were on clearance. I don't know why, because the date's not for like almost 2 weeks, but I picked up 2 half gallons for $1.17, which is an awesome price. Got some bananas because we were out of those. The pads and tampons were on sale for $2.99, and then on Ibotta there's a $1 rebate, and you could do that up to 5 times, and then also a 50-cent rebate. So it made these like $1.99 a box, which is a great price for those. So I picked 5 of those up. I also got some avocados. They were 49 cents each, which is just a steal. So I picked up some of those. We hardly ever get them because they're normally like $1 or $1.50 or more each. So excited to have some fresh avocados. And then the Mission tortillas were $1.49 for a 10 count bag. They freeze really well, so I got 3 of them. I'll probably put one in the fridge and then the other one's in the freezer to pull out later. And then we got some clearance naan. We were totally out in our freezer, so it'll be nice to have this when we make curries or use some of the Trader Joe's freezer meals that we still have. So the total for everything at QFC was $69.68, and we'll go ahead and add that to this month's total. It is February 8th. I went to the Fran's Bakery outlet earlier today. Let me show you what I picked up. So we were totally out of bread in our freezer. We were on our last loaf in the fridge, so I went ahead and just did a huge stock up. We got one of these. These are so good for like pizza sandwiches, grilled cheese, paninis, or just to make into garlic bread. So we got one of the sourdough loaves, and then we got 4, 6, 7 of just some like nice sandwich bread, and then The toddler requested some party animal cookies, so we got those as well. The total for everything at Fran's today was $18.99 because most of these loaves were 2 for $4 or 2 for $3. So definitely check to see if you have a Fran's bakery outlet or another bread company's outlet in your area. It's a great way to get discount bread, and if you have freezer space, get a whole bunch, stock up, throw it in your freezer as is, and it will keep fresh for months, and that's what we do, and we totally love it. So highly recommend. Just look up bakery outlet near me on Google, and hopefully you have one in your area. If you do, let me know about it down below. I'd love to hear all about what deals you're finding at different bakery outlets or grocery outlets or discount stores. It's super fun for me to learn more about that from you guys. So like I said, total was $18.99, and we'll go ahead and add that to this month's total. It is still the 8th. I also went to Safeway to get a couple of the weekly deals, mainly the fresh fruit. And with kids, I have to film all of this after they go to bed. Clearly, we broke into the strawberries already. But we had 2 things of strawberries. They were $3 each. Not the best price, but not too bad for February. The blueberries were $3.99 for an 18-ounce. And then my favorite English muffins were on sale again. It's my favorite when I see this nice little 50% off sticker on the Bay's English muffins. So I got 3 of those. And then we got 3 monsters. My husband had one earlier. So we got 3 of those as well, just to have on hand because our kids are not sleeping super great and we just need a little caffeine boost. The total for everything at Safeway was $23.73, and we'll go ahead and add that to this month's total. It's February 12th. My husband and daughter went to QFC to get some more milk and bananas, and then the cuties were on sale for $3.99 for a 3-pound bag, so we picked all of those up, and we were super excited to see that the milk was on clearance. It was on sale this week for $1.49, but obviously the clearance price is a lot better. So the total for everything at QFC today was $9.46, and we'll go ahead and add that to this month's total. It is February 18th. My voice is starting to come back. I have laryngitis, and so my voice was completely gone the last couple of days, which has been super fun. But I went to Costco and Winco just to pick up a couple of snacks and a couple of fresh things. So let me show you what I got. So at Costco, we got some more peanut butter and apples. We really like having that as a snack or having peanut butter toast or peanut butter sandwiches. So got some more of that. My daughter's really into smoothies right now, and so we got a nice bag of frozen fruit that we can make smoothies with and add some like Greek yogurt or some collagen powder or some other protein powder to give us some more protein in our diet, and so that will be really nice to use. And then we got some tortilla strips. My daughter has decided she likes these again. One of her friends gave her one the other day and she was like, Mom, we should get these again. So went ahead and got a bag or a box of the pouches. And then the toddler is also obsessed with strawberries still. It was $6.99. It's not the best price for 2 pounds of strawberries, but they didn't have any at Winco, and I actually went to Winco first. So I decided to just pick some up, so she had some of her favorite fruit on hand. So the total for everything at Costco was $54.04, I believe. I'll have it here on the screen, and we'll go ahead and add that to this month's total. Okay, and here is my small little Winco haul. We were running low on snacks to bring to school for my daughter, so we got some goldfish and pretzels. We also got some bagels for quick breakfasts or lunches, and then some more snap peas for my husband, some peanuts. We really like those as a good quick snack. And then we also got some more cuties just because those were a big hit the last time we got them with our kiddos. So the total for everything at Winco was $34 and some change. I'll go ahead and have that here on the screen, and we'll add that to this month's total as well. It is February 19th. My husband's putting the kids to bed right now, which is really the best time for me to film. So if you hear some fussiness, that's why. But I went to Safeway. My daughter really likes Pez candy, and she got one of them for Valentine's Day. So I was seeing if I could find some refills. They didn't have any, but They did have some of my favorite English muffins for 50% off. And then my daughter's also been asking to make cupcakes with me. So we got a funfetti mix and also the frosting just to make it easier on ourselves. And these were both on clearance as well. They were around $1.50 each. So the total for everything that I got at Albertsons Safeway today was $8 and some change. I'll have that here on the screen and we'll add that to this month's total. It is February 22nd. Excuse the family talking in the background. We went to QFC to get some strawberries and bananas. The strawberries were on sale this week for $1.99 a carton, so we got 2 of those. And then I just went around and looked for all the clearance stuff. We got 3 peppers for $1.49. Normally these are like $2 or $1.50 for a pepper in my area, so I got 3 of those to have with some hummus or to make some fajitas. And then we got some bean dip just to snack on with our friends this weekend. We also got some more of my favorite English muffins. Anytime I see them half off, I buy them and then I put them in the freezer and I can pull them out later, and it makes a really cheap breakfast for me. They had a whole bunch of this Dolly Parton's buttermilk biscuit mix, and we have a bunch of milk that needs to get used, so I think I'm gonna probably make both of these tomorrow. Just use up the rest of our milk and then freeze the biscuits. Hopefully they turn out good, but they're $1 each, so pretty excited about that. And then we got 1 Caesar salad kit. We'll probably go ahead and do that for dinner either tonight or later this week. And the total for everything at QFC was $17.58, I believe. I'll go ahead and have that here on the screen for you guys, and then we'll go ahead and add that to this month's total. It's the 24th. I went to Costco because I forgot to get more breakfast essentials, and we pretty much use them not every day, but most days, and I didn't want to run out of them. We only had a couple left. And so we went there. My parents also had me get a couple of things for them, and they were getting a seasoned rotisserie chicken, so I decided to get one. It's been really nice to have like already cooked chicken ready to go in the freezer just to pull out. And I was out of that, so I decided to buy another rotisserie chicken, and I'll just go ahead and get all the meat off of it and put it into little baggies. And that way we can pull it out on busy nights and just throw it into a quick dinner. They finally had snap peas again. These are normally $5.99, which is the cheapest price for these in my area. So I picked up some of those for my husband. And then we were almost out of Dino Buddies as well. So I got those. Those are normally $14.99. So the total for everything at Costco was a little over $40. I'll have that here on the screen, and we'll go ahead and add that to this month's total. It is February 25th. If you hear a baby crying in the background, we're getting him ready for bed. My husband's in there with him, so he doesn't like going to bed. Anyways, we went to Target just to pick up a prescription, but pretty much anytime I'm at Target, I'll always go check out their meat section because that will go on clearance pretty often. The regular price normally isn't that good, but today they had a bunch of clearance meat, so let me show you what I picked up. Okay, so here is everything that I picked up from Target today. If you have a Target in your area, definitely check out their meat because it goes on clearance quite often. Like, not every time I go into Target, but most times when I go in there, I can find something on clearance in their meat section. So today I picked up some ground beef and chicken, and what was nice was the Good & Gather brand was on 20% off sale this week. And so in addition to this awesome clearance price that I got, it was also an additional 20% off, and then I have a red card, so it was another 5% off on top of that. So I got about 2 pounds of chicken breasts, and this came in at just so under $4 for 2 pounds. And then I got 2 of these 2-pound ground beefs. Normally we'd get the 93.7, but with such a good deal on these, they were like around $5 each. I figured I will just deal with draining off a little bit of the fat or making recipes that can use that extra fat in it, so that way we can get a good price on ground beef because it hardly ever goes on sale in my area. I don't know about you guys and if that's the same where you live, but honestly, ground beef is normally over $5 a pound. So super excited to see this price. And like I said, these were about $5 each after that 20% off and my 5% came off. So I got 4 pounds of ground beef, and then I got some more ground beef. This is grass-fed ground beef. Normally I don't really have a preference on that, but they were like on sale for $5 and they're 2 pounds. The 20% off didn't come off on these because it's not the Good and Gather brand, but still $2.50 a pound for this grass-fed beef. We'll probably keep them as burgers just to like pull out for easy dinners, but even if we wanted to, we could mash all the burgers up together and then we would have super cheap ground beef. We would have to probably drain a little bit of the fat because it's 80/20, but still such a good price. So I definitely recommend checking out your Target just to see what kind of meat prices they have and if they're on clearance. It's definitely a good way to stock up, and this is how I stock my freezer, and why I don't buy meat very often is because I wait until it's a good price, whether it's on sale at like a Kroger affiliate store or Albertsons, Safeway, or just by going and finding clearance meat at those stores or other stores. That's how I typically am able to stock up and keep my meat price so low. And I also, if you watch my other monthly grocery haul videos, you probably notice that I don't buy meat very often, and it's because of things like this. When I can stock up, I will. So definitely recommend doing that. It could save you a whole lot on your grocery bill. And the total for everything we got at Target today was $23 and some change. And it was for 10 pounds of meat. So each of these, if it all averages out to about $2.30 a pound, which is a screaming good deal. So we will go ahead and add that to this month's total. And this may be the last grocery haul of the month. I'm not 100% sure. We might round out of bananas before then, but if not, we will have the final total in just a little bit. So it is February 28th. I went to Costco again. I know I'm trying to only go once a month, but that did not happen. There are a few things that I didn't pick up or we ran out of since the last time I went there. So let me show you what I got. We got some more tortilla strips. We've been eating these for like nachos as easy lunches or dinners a whole lot recently, so I got another bag of those. We ran out of our tomato soup and crackers to go with it, so I got some more of those. And then our favorite yogurt pouches were on sale this week. They're like $9 instead of $13 or something like that. So we went ahead and picked up one of those just to have on hand for when we go to the park or wherever, since we're getting out of the house a lot more now that the weather's a little bit nicer. So the total for everything at Costco was $33 and some change. I'll have that here on the screen for you. And this is going to be the last grocery haul of February. So I will have the total right here for how we did this month. Our budget is normally $400 and it looks like we did really well. We stayed under that budget, which is super exciting. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my videos. I post 2 a month. One is the grocery haul video and the other video is some sort of pantry cooking, tips on saving money on groceries, or other fun house related and food related content. So if that interests you, I'd love it if you would stick around, and I hope you all have the best rest of your day. Bye.